Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Harriet Westmore with the More Self-Discovery Podcast. This is the podcast where we have talked about trending topics and our journey to self-discovery. I know it has been like forever and ever and ever and ever since I've been on this type of podcast, but I want to know that I'm here. I've been here. I've just been going through a lot. There's been a lot of projects that I've been doing and a lot of things that's been going on, but I haven't forgotten my More Self-Discovery podcast. So I just decided it was time for me to get on because there's just so many things that are going on that we just need to talk about. So you guys just come on in. Come on in. We need to talk. Okay, let's talk about relationships and from what the type of relationships that we have witnessed or what we are going through or what we have been going through, and how is your journey to your self-discovery. I want to use the example of everybody is talking about P. Diddy and what's going on with that. I don't know. I think people are saying that 2024 is the year of revelation. And I agree because eyes are now opening. And I don't know. I'm only giving my personal opinion. You can take it as it is. Everybody has their opinions, their way of thinking or their perspective. And we all have our different ways of thinking about things. I listen to a lot of other content creators and other people in news, and I agree with a lot of different perspectives. I look at different perspectives, and people are saying, and I think about, why they think that way and what was said. The bottom line is what goes on in Hollywood. It's not even Hollywood anymore. It's just gotten so dark, more darker than it always have been. Let's just put it that way. Again, it's about the year of revelation. Now the eyes are opening. What's going on in Hollywood in the entertainment industry, it goes to show that we as normal people, everyday people, we can't look up to those people as any type of that we idolize. What you see in front of the camera is definitely not always what you see behind closed doors. The issue with Diddy and how he was, everybody knew how he was. He's been like this for years. Nobody said anything. He was protected. Nobody said anything. But it's like when people are scared to piss somebody off. He probably went too far. He went too far in his antics. And so now the jig is up. The train has now stopped and now people are jumping off board. But how he treats, he's been doing this for years. Nobody said anything. My thing is, you want to talk about it now? You didn't say anything before while he was doing this. Hold people accountable from the get-go. Don't wait until now some of his crap is being put out there. Now you want to jump on and say, well, he's been doing this and doing that and you did this to somebody and you knew that years ago. But you didn't want to say anything because you were on the payroll. Let's just keep it real. Now that you're no longer on the payroll, now it's time to, tell it all. See, I come from I'm a little more cynical because of the work that I do full time. And I see this type of stuff all the time in my line of work. And my line of work, and when you talk to people, as long as things are all good, and they're benefiting from that good, then even though this person is the same person that he was when you were with that person, now you're moved on and now you want to come out and talk about all the things that's been going on. Well, it wasn't. What's the difference other than the fact that now he's no longer with you or you have departed from that relationship? And now it's time, the birds are singing now. Ladies, all glitter is not gold. When they show you when relationships, and this goes both ways, I'm not just talking about, but I'm going to talk from a female perspective to the ladies here. They show you who they are and what they are capable of. Believe them. No amount of money is worth you being mistreated, respected, physically, emotionally abused. No amount of money is worth that. I'm not victim blaming. So for those who listen carefully, for those who are out here saying, well, you're blaming the victim. No, I'm not blaming the victim. I'm just saying we have to hold everybody accountable. I listened to an interview and from an old people who have been in the Hollywood scene for years and years. This is nothing. They said this is nothing new. It's the same game but different players. And as long as powers that be are happy, they'll let things. They don't care. They don't care because at the end of the day, they don't care. All they care about is how much money you are bringing them. And when they feel that you stepped out of line or you're not doing what they want you to do, Hollywood is like a plantation, and all the entertainers and all the actors and music, it's like you're like the puppets. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, according to them, according to the powers that be, they'll turn the blind eye. They're part of the dark side of what's going on. But the minute you cross them and you do something that's too outrageous that even they can't, help you to reel back on, then you're collateral damage. Like our entertainment and everything, we want to be entertained, but at the end of the day, you can't look at them and say, oh, you admire their artistic ability to perform music, to create music, their acting ability. That's definitely something that they are. It's an art. Being a musician is an art. Being a good actor or actress is an art. We admire that because it's an art. But as far as them as a person, we only see what we see on camera until, somebody slips up and starts running their mouth and then really telling what's really going on. And you're like, what? I didn't know he was part of that. Oh, she's doing that. Oh, nothing surprises me anymore when it comes to Hollywood. Nothing. As far as relationships go, ladies and gentlemen, you got to look what's going on. Signs are there. The red flags are there. We cannot keep ignoring the red flags. That temper, that controlness that you see, they got to know where you are every second, texting you all, where are you? This is part of your journey to self-discovery. You got to discover yourself and do not get yourself too much entwined with somebody else that you lose yourself. You lose who you are inside you, who you are as a being, because you're so engulfed with in your relationship with the other person. Because at the end of the day, when they leave, they're going to move on to the next person. And then you're going to be stuck. Like, I don't know who I am anymore because I've been giving my whole self to this person. This person has controlled me for so long to where you don't even know who you are anymore. And don't jump into another relationship without taking care of yourself first. Like I said, that 2024 is a year of revelation. Eyes are opening now. People are being called out on what they've been doing for years. And it is time that everybody has to be held accountable for their actions. Overlooked for so many years, but always know that day is going to come where you're going to have to give account of what you've done. And when you do, where are your friends? The ones that you were hanging out with? Where are your so-called colleagues and people that you were partying and you thought they were your ride or die? Where are they now? They're on the news talking about all the things that you used to do or about that they knew for years, but they didn't say anything. They're going to be the ones that are going to testify if it comes to court or whatever. I'm just saying in general, if it comes, they're the ones that's going to be in court testifying against you. So I just wanted to come on, and I think from here on out, as far as more self-discovery, the podcast and more to discover, we're going to be talking about different topics that affect us as humans in our relationships, whether it's our personal lives or professional lives, and how we grow from our life lessons. I am a certified life coach. My expertise is spiritual. We definitely will talk about the church. Okay, we will definitely talk about that. That's another whole realm of topic that needs to be discussed. We talk about our personal relationships, our work relationships. We'll talk about how to empower yourself when you feel not empowered, how you can empower yourself instead of relying on someone else to feel empowered. That makes sense. So a lot of things that we're going to be. If you need, I do have a 5-day course. If you would like to kind of do some self-care and self-reflection on yourself, go to contact@more2discover.com, more, MOORE, to discover.com, and just get that course, and it kind of gives you a idea of what things you can do to kind of take care of yourself, especially when you work in your profession and you feel like you've lost yourself within your profession or in your relationship, because self-care is definitely important. So that's it for now. More to come. I want to hear your thoughts, comments. Opinions are welcome. I know, like I said, I try to look at all sides. We all have our perspective on things. So just want to hear some feedback. All right, you guys take care, and I will talk with you soon. Okay, bye.